Of course, you need to have a topic or a niche that you are going to write about or share about, or maybe if you just want to do online diary that you want to share with your family, or you want to create a website that's a family website that people can stay in touch with each other. You know, it's all the same. And if you're, if you're going to get a bit, if you feel like you want to get a bit serious with this, if you've got knowledge and you want to publish that knowledge, then and make some money out of it, um, then you need to sit down at this stage and decide what that topic is going to be about. What's the information you're going to publish about? And of course, the more niche you can publish, the better. The quicker you will rank in Google, and the more Google will like you because you're publishing on a specific niche. And obviously, if you do that a lot and you're very knowledgeable about it, if you publish a lot, then all kinds of good stuff starts happening to your website. And you can start monetizing quicker. Now, I will go into detail on that specific niche selection, etc., in other videos. Then your domain name. I put it specifically your domain name after your niche selection because your domain will depend on what you're going to publish about. Of course, your domain name needs to be something that applies to, that connects with the content you're going to publish. Okay, and of course, .coms are at the top of the list still, and then second .orgs, and then .nets. So I would take all of those. .coms is the top of the list, and then .orgs and .nets. So I would recommend you register all of these, and I will go into detail where you can register your domain, and how much it costs and all that, and in a later video. Then the next one is you need to consider your hosting. This whole website is not going to focus on free hosting options. I will never ever recommend that, so I'm not going to even spend time on that. I will always recommend you do this, and you take control of it, and you keep control of it, because it's hard work and you don't want someone else to have control over your hard work. So you need to decide on a hosting platform and where you're going to host with a hosting company. I will get into detail in a different video on that as well. But typically you would host with a company like HostGator or Bluehost, but the list will be in follow-up videos on specifically how do you select your hosting and where to host, etc. Then your platform. Now this is a very important one, because this is the platform you're going to use to publish your website on, and that works with, there's different platforms out there, and typically, and specifically this platform is going to help you publish your content. You need to use something that's easy for you to use, and that's easy to get a grip on, and that's easy to upgrade and change and add to. Now there's quite a few different platforms out there. WordPress is probably the top one. Then there's others like Joomla and Drupal and many others. You will see there's lots of different ones, but I use specifically WordPress. Now WordPress started out way back as a blogging platform, but it's now evolved into a complete and very, very advanced, very professional content management system. So you can go and have a look at WordPress.org and go and look at the examples that they give there of websites that's running WordPress, and you will see what I mean. I use this for all my clients. I run on the WordPress platform, and this website is running on a WordPress and a BuddyPress platform. So it's a powerful platform. It's all sorted out. It's very user friendly, and throughout this community and throughout the next phases of building your website, I'm going to show you how to use WordPress to build your website. It doesn't matter if you're building a blog or if you're building a company, small business website. It just doesn't matter. We're going to use WordPress for everything. It's extremely flexible, scalable for using things like plugins, for example, and you get the support community around WordPress is in the millions. So you will never lack for support. And then, of course, the themes are also in the millions. So you can literally make your website look any way you want. And of course, professional developers around the WordPress platform is a dime a dozen available. Then your content. I will show you how to publish your content and how to keep specific things in mind when you publish your content. And of course, how to publish your content on the WordPress platform. And how to get your website to how to do the right things so that you get use the right keywords, get the right rankings, and use the right words and structure your content specifically so that your website will start working for you and talk to the people that you want it to talk to. There's specific ways of writing that you need to keep in mind, but not overly keep structure your writing. The more natural you keep it, the better, but natural, not unreadable. So we'll get to that. And then of course the advanced topics. After we've got your website up and running and everything is good, then we will have a look at the advanced topics like search engine optimization, keyword research. We'll have a look at that a little bit before we register your domain name, because you need to register a domain name that's going to help you rank quickly and for keyword research on whichever topic or niche you're going to choose. And then of course advanced domain selection, that applies to keywords, the keyword research that we do. Then advanced content creation, for example things like articles and videos, publishing those to help your website and to get to grow your list, to grow your following. Then advanced platform management, again that links back to WordPress, and the advanced things like advanced plugins and how to use these plugins and how to activate them and what they're for. And we're going to get into detail into that, but that is after we've got you set up and running. And once you've got one website up and running, then we will look at things like outsourcing your content so that people write for you and you provide, because your hours are valuable, so you can't always be writing, and it takes time to write, it takes time to make these videos. So you'll make the important ones, the critical ones, and you'll get yourself some freelancers to help you once you've got the hang of creating content and actually getting some traffic, growing your email list. We will get into that as well, growing your email list. Let me just add that here. And then it's email list, and you start building a relationship with these people on your list, and that's how you start monetizing your knowledge. But only after you've built a relationship and only after you're getting some traffic. So, but the very first steps, of course, are to decide on your topic, to decide on your domain name, to get your hosting in place, to set up your platform, get that in place, to start publishing some content, and then we get to the advanced topics. So let's have a look at the basics first, and then we will move on to the advanced topics. I will see you again soon.